What we're doing is we're building a tremendous foundation for the future, tremendous foundation.
So that's your message? Build it here?
Build it here, there's no tariff. Our country's been ripped off for many decades, for many, many decades, and we're not going to be ripped off anymore.
Well, I don't agree with President Trump on this, and here's why. First, you're trying to convince companies, organizations, corporations that are international to come into the United States and build their factories so that they can avoid the tariffs, and so that when they're here, of course, they're going to employ, and then, of course, that money is going to be coming into the United States, etc. Of course, they always give tax cuts, so I'm not really confident about that. Now, I am, of course, keeping it simple because it really is this simple. How long is the negotiation for one, for you to get them to build here? Two, how long will it take for them to build their headquarters here, to build their factories? How long will that take? Now, you could say, oh, it's going to take 3 months, 6 months, whatever. Okay, but it's still going to take a long time, regardless of what, depending on if we're talking about manufacturing, if we're talking about technology, and y'all get the idea. But to build here would require materials that are overseas. Once it's built here, and whatever items, product that they want to be able to sell and export, well, you're still going to need items from overseas to meet the needs that are going to occur to make that product. This is not just a matter of, let me throw a tariff, let me scare them. They'll come over here just like I want, and they'll build. And you, Mr. President, you get on the television there as if you really know it's going to happen no matter what. You are in denial, and it shows because you keep trying to send a message, because you know that some of your base, some of your constituents, and the Republican leadership are not happy because, like, hey, wait a minute. The people that are not bowing down to the President of the United States, they have a will of their own. They're running their nation, countries however they want. And they're forming alliances together and just saying, hey, we're just going to have to assume that the United States won't be involved in what we want to do. We want the United States to be involved. But right now, with the current Trump administration, it doesn't look like that's pretty realistic.